Welcome to the Two Trees Micro Podcast. I'm Richard Converse, and I'm here with CJ, our paid media specialist. We keep seeing Meta take away a lot of targeting controls that advertisers like us once relied on. So, what is the new playbook for ensuring your ad is showing in front of the right people on Meta?
So really now it's first party data, trying to make sure that you're building out customer lists full of people who are contributing to your best signals. So whether that be purchases or form submissions, people who have fully gone through and they're qualified as a lead, or people who, better yet, have actually become a customer of yours. Really building customer lists based off of those, I think, is really the foundation of ad targeting now. The reason because of that is we are able to go ahead and create lookalike audiences based off of our first party customer data. So we're telling Facebook, here are the people who have converted. Here are high quality, high value customers, and I want you to go ahead and start targeting to people who behave in a very similar way as that.
Okay, so customer list, kind of taking away from micro targeting and essentially giving the keys to Meta's algorithm. I mean, how broad do we go from removing targeting to before it really starts working against us?
So we are giving over more control than we used to Facebook. However, there are still guardrails that we can and really should keep in place with our Facebook targeting. Things such as location is a really big one, age. We can add in, audience exclusions going back to the first party data. If we're able to go ahead and capture a list of people who are spam submissions, you can go and create a lookalike audience against that and exclude those people out from there. We are relying on Facebook's algorithm a little bit more than we used to. And it's not necessarily that we're working against Facebook's algorithm, but really we're trying to work with Facebook's algorithm. We're still providing suggestions to Meta and telling them, I feel like these would be the people who would best resonate with our ad. And based off of our suggestions, Facebook is going in and building out an idea, and it's serving those ads to those people. And every single target that we are doing really helps to build out that profile for Facebook. And it just continues to get better and better and better with learning from all the different signals that users are contributing to.
I've also heard a lot recently about how creative can be used as a targeting tool. Can you share more about that and what creative strategy is needed to be effective in Meta in 2026, today's world?
Yeah. Facebook's latest algorithm update really put a lot of emphasis in terms of making sure that your creative is actually one of the main pieces for the targeting. Now, what that means by that is Facebook's machine learning goes through, it takes a look at your creative, what's written on the actual piece of creative, what's inside your primary text, your headlines, things along those lines, and it takes into consideration all the different actions that a user might take. So that's a scroll stop, a share, a comment, a like, a profile visit, a click on your call to action. And based on all of those different actions for that, Facebook's understanding, okay, these people are resonating with this ad. Let's go ahead and try and serve our ad more to people who behave in a similar way as these people who might be acting that specific way. So really, creative is a way to go ahead and attract your ideal customer as a way of also filtering out people who might have come across your ad that aren't necessarily who you want in there. So because of that, it's really important for us to work with Meta's algorithm and add in a couple different pieces of creative, utilizing different hooks, utilizing different talking points, unique selling propositions, whatever that might be. So Facebook has the tools to go through and really test multiple different ways to see how it can go ahead and capture your audience.
Well, I know this is only scratched the surface, but I think we have some nice key takeaways. Lean into first-party data to establish custom audiences, bring in varied creative to help guide the algorithm, and targeting a variety of personas when advertising on Meta. Thank you, CJ, for your time.
Yes, anytime.